Saseni guys, it's your girl Vian and welcome to my space. If you're new here, karibu sana, and if you've been here before, I hope you have already subscribed and shared with whoever you can so that they can join this farm. So today is yet another day where I have a very interesting video. It's gonna be a tutorial video and I have a model with me. Hope you enjoy.
Hello beautiful people, this is Vian's cousin and today she's going to do something beautiful with my hair. Sit back, relax and wait for the results. Do this.
Guys, our first model is gonna be my very beautiful cousin and we're giving her a hair and makeup transformation. For the hair, we are doing the bob faux locks. And since the hair is long, we're gonna cut it into two. For this hairstyle, you can use different types of hair, but for this tutorial, we're gonna be using the Marley braid. Once you're done cutting, take the strands individually and detangle them with your hands as you see in the video. This is how it will look when you detangle it. Once you're done detangling all the other strands, you can now start working on your client. Since we're doing bob, let's section that hair into 3 parts. And starting with the first part of the hair, we can start sectioning into smaller parts which we are gonna braid before we begin to lock them. After sectioning, take 2 strands of the hair you prepared and use that to braid the hair. Then as you braid, don't take it all the way down. You can do it quarter way or halfway. It's your choice. Continue doing that process to the rest of the hair as you have fun, and as you see, it's not hard. And please make sure you don't braid it so tight because you don't want to have headache and you don't want to lack sleep. And now that we've done most of the parts, let's get started with the locking. Take a strand and split it into 2 or 3 parts depending on the size of the locks you're doing. Now take one of the strands that you split and start using it to lock it. Place it above the braid and start taking it round. You can decide to take it clockwise or anti-clockwise. For me, it's easier when I do it clockwise because that's how I'm used to. Keep doing that until that strand is finished. When the first strand is finished, take another one, place it immediately where the other one was finished and keep doing the same. Take it round and keep doing that. When the strand you're holding is finished, just add another one until you reach the end. And once you reach the end, you tie a knot and cut. Now I've already done most of the hair, and because it's the back, I've done some cornrows since it's a bob. Now I left one just to show you how you do the bob part, and this is where I'm going to show you how to cut. Do the same process as you did at the front part. Go round and round and round and round. Measure as you go just to make sure that all the hair in the back are the same length, and I hope you are doing this to the front part as well. And for the back, I think we're going to use one strand because it's a short part, and then this is how we're tying. When you reach that end, take that hair round your thumb, and then with the hole that you've created, take it through it and just pull it tight, and then cut the excess hair. I don't know if I've explained well, but the video is showing it in detail. Once done with that, take your candle, and please be careful with this process. You don't want to burn yourself or your client, so burn that end part, not so much, just a little bit, so that it doesn't run out. Now that we are done with the entire head, let's lay those edges before we can show you the final result. Lay those edges how you like them. This is optional, but since we want it to look neat and what have you, we're gonna lay them. And we're using a toothbrush. Once done laying the edges, take your scarf and tie it. And after this process, we are going straight to the makeup. Starting with the brow, we're gonna brush them first and then go in with our eye pencil, and we're using the Davis number 3. Feel that brow, feel it. I'm already loving her brows even before I'm done. I just don't know why. I have a feeling it's gonna have a very, very neat and good result. And once you're done with one brow, just do the same process to the other brow. I'm not gonna show that here. So next I'm gonna go in with my Pro Conceal in the shade Toffee to clean those brows. For the lower line of the brow, please use a concealer which is like 3 shades lighter than her shade. Drag that concealer down for blending it, and tap with your brush. Do the same to the other brow. For the upper brow, use a concealer which is her shade or just 1 shade lighter than her. You can also use a foundation for this process, but we used a concealer. Please blend well to avoid having harsh lines. And once we're done with that, we're gonna go and start doing our eyeshadow. We're going in with our Nairobi on this palette. This shade Nairobi is just amazing. I wanted to try a bold look, so yeah, do that on that one eye and do that to the next eye. I don't know what I'm saying, but you can see what we're doing. Using a concealer, let's cut that crease. Next, we're gonna go in with this silver-like shimmer just to cover that area. On this part of the eye, just watch and see what we're doing. I'm just going in with the darker shades of the eyeshadow and just blending them in. Yeah, I'm going in with another shade and just blending in. And once we are done with that, we're gonna go in with our liquid liner. Next, we are going in with our Black Opal foundation in the shade Beautiful Bronze. I've already applied on her face, so I'm just gonna blend it. Some people use a beauty blender to do this, but me, I'm very comfortable using a brush, so I'm gonna blend it. Do not drag it so that you don't drag the skin and you don't waste product. Blend, 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 blend. I love Black Opal because with them, you're always getting your shade right. Now it's time to highlight the face. Put the concealers there in the right places, in the places you want to highlight. And we don't want this makeup to be so extraordinary. We want it to be simple, so I'll try minimize the product. Now go in with a damp beauty blender and start blending that concealer. Blend, 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 blend until you see it set well. Continue blending the rest of the face. Now, since we do not have a setting powder, I'm gonna go in with a baby powder to set that concealer. And guys, if you don't want it to look cakey, don't let it set for long. So we're gonna do maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, let it sit there for about 2 or 3 minutes. Once done, go in with a clean brush and just start getting rid of the excess powder. Brush it off to make sure it's blended well. Do this to the entire places where you had set with your powder. Once done with that, I'm gonna try do a very minimal contour on the nose because I don't want this makeup to be so shouting. And I must admit, for the eyes, this is not what I wanted, but I'm still impressed. My eyeshadow palette didn't have all the colors that I wanted to use. Once done with this process, I'm gonna go in with a Black Opal powder, which is lighter than her, number 200. I'm gonna use this powder just to place it above where I had placed the powder so that she doesn't look white. Next, I'm going in with a powder which is her shade, and that is number 400, and I'm gonna use that for the rest of her face. Guys, I'm already loving this look. Don't you think this is a very nice and perfect transformation? She just looks lovely. And look at those brows, guys. Look at those brows. Next, I'll be using a powder which is darker, way darker than her, that is number 700, just to do a very minimal contour, very minimal. Then I'm gonna go in with this blush and mix it with that eyeshadow so that it's not shouting, and use it as a blush on her face. Yeah, make sure it is not harsh. Blend it well to prevent harsh lines. Once done with that, let's put on her lashes. Guys, lashes create this very interesting look. Like, it makes a very big difference. Just watch, see that difference, see that difference. And we are done. There goes our final look. Sorry guys, I did the lippy off camera. It's just a lip gloss. I hope you're loving. Look at that bob, Faux Locks. She just loved it, and I'm impressed she did, because I also love it. And for the makeup, don't you think it also looks good? The eyes are popping. The rest of the makeup is just simple. It's sitting there, not too shouting, but looking so fabulous. I'm impressed. My client is impressed. Hope you loved this tutorial, guys.
Hello guys, I totally love my look. Don't you think I look like the girl in the magazine? Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, and check out Vian on the next video. Bye bye guys, lots of love.